Live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. The quote which you just heard was said by the great freedom fighter Mahatma Gandhi. Respected Father Principal, Vice Principal Mrs. Shobha Miranda ma'am, Coordinator of Activities Maya ma'am, Coordinator of Academics Mr. A.K. Das sir, dear teachers and my dear fellow Bearers. A very good morning to each one of you. Today, I'm Tanishka Arora of class 9th B. I'm here along with some other students to celebrate with you all this great occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. On 2nd October, every year, India celebrates a national holiday in remembrance in honor of the birth of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi as Gandhi Jayanti. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who is also famously referred to as Mahatma Gandhi, was given the title of Father of the Nation by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose for his relentless struggles for our independence. Today is his 153rd birth anniversary, and we are here to revisit the principles via which he led his life and fought for independence. The best way to start such a special program is by seeking the Lord's blessing. Therefore, I now like to invite Shreyansh Jain of class 9B for the prayer song. Kindly close your eyes and join your hands for the same.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम, ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम। सबको सम्मति दे भगवान, सबको सम्मति दे भगवान। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. The name evokes reverence and respect. Born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat, to Diwan Karamchand Gandhi and Putlibai Gandhi, he was a lawyer by profession. Gandhi, and it was in South Africa during his stay in Johannesburg that he encountered the racist regime and was much moved by the color discrimination followed by British regime. He developed his policy of satyagraha to fight apartheid in South Africa as well as color and race discrimination in India. His many satyagrahas united Indians and helped India march to freedom on 15th August 1947. To commemorate his 153rd birth anniversary, here is a short video presentation of his thoughts and actions.
आप मुझे जंजीरों में जकड़ सकते हैं, यातना दे सकते हैं, इस शरीर को नष्ट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप कभी मेरे विचारों को कैद नहीं कर सकते।
मैं हिंसा का विरोध करता हूं क्योंकि उससे पाया हुआ समाधान बहुत कम वक्त के लिए होता है और उससे पैदा हुई नफरत हमेशा के लिए।
दुर्बल लोग कभी क्षमा नहीं कर सकते। क्षमा करना तो बलवानों का गुण है।
अपने आप को खोजने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है अपने आप को दूसरों की सेवा में खो देना।
अपने उद्देश्य में दृढ़ विश्वास रखने वाला एक सूक्ष्म शरीर इतिहास के रुख को बदल सकता है।
मैं मरने को तैयार हूं, पर ऐसी कोई वजह नहीं जिसके लिए मैं मारने को तैयार हूं।
व्यक्ति अपने विचारों से निर्मित प्राणी है। वो जो सोचता है वही बन जाता है।
खुशी तब मिलेगी जब जो आप सोचते हो, जो आप कहते हो और जो आप करते हो वो एक है।
अब मानवता में विश्वास मत खोइए। मानवता सागर की तरह है। अगर सागर की कुछ बूंदें गंदी हैं तो सागर गंदा नहीं हो जाता।
आपका यकीन बनती है एक विचारधारा। आपकी विचारधारा बनती है आपके शब्द। आपकी कार्य शक्ति बनती है एक प्रथा।
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे,
यही प्रथा बनती है हम सबका आदर्श।
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi or Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. Gandhi's contribution to Indian freedom movement cannot be measured in words. He, along with other freedom fighters, compelled the British to leave India. His policies and agendas were non-violent and his words were the source of inspiration for millions. Let's take a look at the 7 major freedom movements started by Mahatma Gandhi. Champaran Satyagraha. The Champaran Satyagraha, which is India's first civil disobedience movement, was launched by Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1917. The Champaran farmers were being forced to grow indigo and were being tortured if they protested. The farmers sought Gandhi's help, and through a calculated non-violent protest, Gandhi managed to win concessions from the authority. Kheda Movement. In the year 1918, Kheda, a village in Gujarat, was badly hit by floods. The local farmers appealed to the rulers to waive off taxes. Gandhi started a signature campaign to help the farmers. He also arranged a social boycott of the revenue officials. Non-cooperation movement. Gandhi realized that the British had been able to be in India only because of the cooperation they received from the Indians. To counter this, he started the non-cooperation movement. He convinced people that non-cooperation was the key to independence. He also set the goal of Swaraj and self-governance. Salt March or Dandi March. The famous Dandi movement, also called the Salt March, began when Gandhi started a satyagraha campaign against the salt tax in March 1930. He marched 388 kilometers from Ahmedabad to Dandi in Gujarat to make salt. He was joined by thousands of people. Khilafat movement. After the First World War, the Muslims feared for the safety of their caliph or religious leader, and a worldwide protest was being organized to fight against the collapsing status of the caliph. Gandhi became a prominent spokesperson of the All India Muslim Conference and returned the medals he had received from the empire during his Indian Ambulance Corps days in South Africa. His role in the Khilafat movement made him a national leader. Quit India movement. Mahatma Gandhi launched the Quit India movement on August 8, 1942 during the Second World War to drive British rule out of India. In the movement, Mahatma Gandhi delivered do or die speech. As a result, the entire members of the Indian National Congress were arrested by the British officials and imprisoned them without trial. But the protests continued across the nation. By the end of World War II, British government cleared that they will hand over the powers to India.
This video touched our hearts by making us remember the struggle Gandhiji went through and how he fought against all those norms. It also taught us the principles which Gandhiji used to follow, through which he had led a peaceful life and made India and South Africa a better and a safer country. Gandhiji was a thought, truthful and upright man whose many qualities make him an idol for millions across the globe. His thought and beliefs on life guides us. Bringing before you some such Gandhian thoughts is Asmi Sharma of class 11th A through her speech.
We're all gathered here to celebrate the birth anniversary of our nation's father, Mahatma Gandhi. A lot is said and written about the independence struggle of India and the role Gandhi played in it. We are all aware of his satyagrahas, civil disobedience movement, and non-cooperation movement. But what we may not know in as much detail is his mindset regarding women and how liberal he was. Of all evils for which man has made himself responsible, none is so degrading, so shocking, or so brutal as his abuse of women, Gandhi had said. Gandhi visualized a fundamental role for women as instruments of social change because they constituted the primary influence on the future citizens of the country and half the nation's strength in terms of population. An unconscious guide in shaping his attitude to women was his mother, Putli Bai, whom he deeply revered for her saintliness. This shaped an image of an ideal woman in his mind who was deeply spiritual and who looked after her family. Gandhi was of the opinion that women were superior to men in their moral and spiritual strength. They had greater powers of self-sacrifice and suffering. Women had a key role to play in the family. He wanted women to view their families in the larger perspective of the entire human family of the world and to transfer some of their concern and devotion to the latter. They must realize, he said, that as a class, women had been oppressed for centuries, and it was now time for them to rise in rebellion and prove their worth. From the very beginning of his public career in India, Gandhi made strongly worded appeals to women to join the national struggle in large numbers. The response was overwhelming. In the non-cooperation movement of 1920 to 22, women's contribution in the Satyagrah Fund in terms of personal jewelry was phenomenal. They also played a notable part in the propagation of khadi in defiance of government orders and in picketing liquor shops as part of the campaign. Several women were employed in the Salt March. However, from the position of today's modern women, Gandhiji's views on women were far more traditional, as he claimed that women were essentially homebound and characteristically designed to be great mothers and housekeepers. While he perceived women as equal, he believed they had different roles assigned to them. For example, he did not believe that a woman should serve a man, but still believed in the honor of a woman and wanted to get rid of the ill treatment of women. Despite his somewhat traditional and conservative views on women, he helped them realize that they were not mere objects and were capable of far more than what they had been confined to. Thank you.
Thank you, Asmi. That was indeed amazing and to-the-point information about Gandhiji, be it speaking for the women or making India liberal. Oh, great leader Gandhiji, we call you Bapuji. Oh, father of our nation, you made a sensation when you got its independence without any warnings. Poetry is the best medium to express our views and feelings and to talk about larger-than-life personality like Mahatma Gandhi is not an easy task. Therefore, I now invite Padal Chaudhary to pay his respects to Gandhiji through his poem.
नमस्कार, गांधी जी पर कुछ पंक्तियां आप सभी के समक्ष प्रस्तुत हैं। गांधी जी सच्चाई अहिंसा का संविधान है, आचरण की पूरी पाठशाला का विधान है। गांधी जी तो भारत की आत्मा का नाम है, जिनकी जिंदगी पवित्रता का तीर्थधाम है। गांधी पुण्य संगम है जग की सभ्यताओं का, गांधी शिलालेख है पवित्र मान्यताओं का। गांधी तो विशेष है परम विशेषताओं में, जो सदा जिएंगे मेरे देश की हवाओं में। गांधी एक भावना है आस्था के प्यार की, एक मनोकामना है परिधियों के पार की। गांधी एक कसौटी है कुर्सियों के त्याग की, अनूठी अंगूठी है आजादी के सुहाग की। गांधी एक आईना है, चेतना है, शोध है, इस धरा के आदमी में देवता का बोध है। गांधी चंद नीतिलक है हिंद के ललाट का, जिनके लिए मोल था केवल राष्ट्रवाद का, जिनके लिए मोल था केवल राष्ट्रवाद का। धन्यवाद।
That was amazing. It was a beautiful way through which you portrayed your thoughts about Gandhiji and his greatness. Now, I'd like to ask you all a question. Is Gandhian thought and philosophy relevant today? Yes, indeed. His philosophy is like a beacon light which guides young minds. The world of the 21st century, torn by stress and strife, needs the peace and love of Gandhian thought. Bringing before you the relevance of Gandhian principles in a student's life of present-day India is Manya Gupta of class 11th E with a thought-provoking speech.
2nd October is a significant day for India as the country celebrates the birth anniversary of a man rightly called the father of our nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Not only that, but the world celebrates this auspicious day as the International Day for Non-Violence to pay respect to the spirit promoted by Gandhiji throughout his life. Gandhian philosophy has always been a topic of discussion, especially in this contemporary world where his ideas appear redundant amidst the pragmatism and materialism which prevails. Still, to discard the importance of his thought is akin to removing the element of humanity from man, as his philosophies like Satya and Ahimsa emanate basic human principles of love and compassion. Although Gandhi is known worldwide as a political leader, he was also a renowned theorist, philosopher, and a practitioner of truth, tolerance, and freedom. He was a spirit of profound wisdom with an iron will and an inflexible resolve that shook the British strength to the core with the simplicity and humility of his life. His philosophy of non-violence, for which he coined the term Satyagraha, has influenced resistance movements all over the world. Gandhi has inspired many political, social, and religious leaders, be it Martin Luther King or Nelson Mandela or Aung San Suu Kyi. If in modern times we find that Gandhism is in severe test in India, it is not because there is a certain inherent weakness in Gandhism, but it is because we have not seen in India strong leaders with the required courage and conviction to fight the evils in society. The influence of Gandhi on the course of human history is almost without a parallel. It is rightly said that Gandhi belongs not only to India, but to the whole world. He is not only of our times, but of all times, and he will continue to have relevance throughout the coming ages. I would like to conclude this with a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi that Albert Einstein gave. Generations to come will scarce believe that such a man as this ever, in flesh and blood, walked upon this earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the great speech. The way you explained Gandhian philosophy was very impactful. Be the change you want to see in the world. A proactive journalist, Gandhiji's sense of perseverance and patience made us realize that nothing is impossible. His principles and thoughts are till date followed by many. A nation's culture resides in the heart and soul of its people, and this thought is best reflected in his ideologies. In the end, I would like to thank Indrani ma'am and Sudesha ma'am for their continuous support throughout the preparation of the Special Assembly. Wishing you all a very happy Gandhi Jayanti. Spread love and peace. Thank you.